Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the final day of the Los Animas County Fair. It's a beautiful day in a tropical paradise this Saturday morning. My name is Brad Doherty. I'm joined here with Brock Doherty in the booth, and on the main ring camera, it's round robin showmanship. We also got a couple other Dohertys on the camera. Brody Doherty will be managing the camera down just to our right. Will Doherty is over there in the expo hall getting ready for the cattle and horse showman to come on over. Should be a lot of fun. We got multiple views for you. We will have in each category, and we'll be bouncing around between because everybody is showing at the same time every different species. Seniors, then intermediates, and then juniors. And each is being judged by their judge in the ring, scoring them on a scorecard. Then they will tabulate everything when the contest is over and determine the championship showman. The senior showman that wins earns the right to go to the Colorado State Fair here in a few weeks and compete in the showmanship contest there in the Colorado State Fair. So we will have in the ring and in several different areas, we will have hog showmanship, market sheep, market goats, a dairy goat, market cattle, horses. There's a shot of our horse ring over there. And I think that's about it. Should be a lot of fun. We will do our best to bring names to you. There's Cadence Salapitch with her hog. She had a pretty good day yesterday. The goats over there, we got Braxton Foster.
DeVolin.
Oh, DeVolin. Well, they're cousins, so it's pretty close on that one.
Yeah, they all look pretty similar.
Hope Vernier, Jax Baca, and who's the young lady in the green? Do you know, Brock?
I don't have her name.
Those of you watching at home, you know who she is, I'm sure. Let's go check out the ping. It's only Cadence in the pig showmanship area. I know Blake Olguin won that contest for the seniors, and I think I might see his hog coming down the chute there at a distance. Let's hop over to the horse arena.
So I believe all these people right now, they are starting with the species that they won their right to be in the round robin with. So right, obviously, Hope Vernier, Jax Baca, this young lady, they all won their sheep showmanship, and so I guess rotate throughout the day. I'd wonder if they were going to start with their own species, even though everybody knew they won already. But I guess it's for the points, right?
Yes, they always start with their own. Well, they're still judging them, and the judges will judge them accordingly. So you can kind of anticipate that you'll be the top earner in your own species. The real question is, how close can you get in the other contests?
Looks like our goat and sheep show are pretty close to concluding. Oh.
I think they've just officially begun. And we've actually have our dairy goat getting shown out there in the distance. I see Skylar Winter just outside of this pen. So make sure we zoom in on our dairy goat showman out there.
Over the head of Miss Tammy Mack. She's not the one showing. It's Skylar out there. Okay, yeah. This
looks like in the pig program, in the pig area, Sawyer Lucero is there now with Blake Olguin and Cadence Salapitch. Hard to see exactly who we have over there in the show ring, but looking pretty sharp with the horses. Now, surprisingly, I don't see the cattle being showed. Maybe they're in another area. Maybe we just don't have a camera on them today. Sorry, folks, about that. Kind of bouncing around here between camera views for you so you can kind of see what we got going on in the various areas. We'll try to put out a message, figure out where the cattle showmen are.
I see them down there with their steers, but we'll get them on the line. Don't worry, folks. So the question, Mr. Brad, is will all the other exhibitors also show that dairy goat, or just the other juniors that would be competing against Skylar?
Great question, just the other juniors. And it looks like our showmanship areas are done. And I think we'll have maybe Will Doherty back over there in the Expo Center. Alternate between rounds. Well, I've shown you the horse showman and the cattle showman. There you go. You can kind of get a zoomed in view. That was where we saw, well, you can see the tail end of one of those of Colin Doherty. It looks like Haley Larson is the showmanship judge over there. We just got the 10-second call before they will kind of rotate. Good fun here today. It's been a fun several days here at the Los Animas County Fair. Now it's time for the great rotation. Each competitor will rotate between areas. Here in the, looks like market goats will rotate over to dairy goats.
Look like we might need some other sheep holders.
Yep, a lot of extra sheep as the one sheep showman. Not quite sure of the rotation yet. It always, and you got to give them just a minute because one group has to go here from the arena over the pavilion over to the expo hall. Well, it looks like the horse showmen are making their way this way. Skylar Winter, dairy goat, is going that way. Looks like we got a couple of cattle over there. Looks Dan Doherty, dad of the championship senior showman, getting that steer worked and ready. So it looks like the hog showman went to the sheep area. We're not sure who's going into the hog area just yet.
Looks like sheep showman went to goats. Maybe I believe the horse showers are now on their way over. I think maybe they're headed to hogs. Looks like that's the
that would
direction.
make sense.
Cooper, Winter, Jor, Cranston, and Riggin Mosman walking this way.
Yes, that would be correct.
And their whole slew of fans just
Their entourage. Got the mamarazzi as we like to call it, in tow. Always a lot of fun. So there on your screen, you see our market goat showman, Alec Baca, Hope Vernier, and the young lady in the green, sorry, don't have her name. That is going to be Braxton DeVolin out there with the dairy goat. In the pig arena, it will be Cooper Winter, Riggin Mosman, and Jorah Cranston. Is that who we had over there?
It was Jorah down there.
And then let's take a look here at our sheep. Might be easier for you to just stand.
Yeah.
You've got long arms.
Straining my arms the whole time, but
Blake Olguin, Cadence, and Sawyer.
Cadence Storing, Sawyer Lucero, I believe.
There we go. We got Will Doherty back in the horse arena. There's our pig showman getting it done. Cooper, Riggin, and Jorah. I think it's always fun to watch some of these showmen that don't have market animals in that context. In the ring right now, Jorah Cranston is the only one that has market hogs. Everyone else on an animal that is new to them. There's our market goat competitors.
So yeah, I guess for round robin purposes, it's beneficial to raise multiple species instead of just taking one animal to the fair. So we've Cooper Winter. He won his showmanship class in horses. That's what he came in round robin today too. But he also won the goat showmanship. And so Braylee Foster, who was second in showmanship, she's stepping in for that place. So Cooper's also has the 2 species under his belt for this show.
There's Braxton out there, the lone dairy goat showman at the moment. Quick rotations here. Another interesting thing, they try to do this quickly so those hogs don't get tired.
Yeah.
You know, of all the species, they're the ones that kind of seem, when they decide that they are tired, and they are D-U-N done. Properly spelt and everything. And there is the call of time by Extension Agent Lori Arnold. And if there was a competition or an award for the best extension agent in Colorado, I think Lori Arnold
I would put my vote
would be
in
getting
for that.
my vote. She has been leading the charge here for Los Animas County 4-H for quite some time. She was the extension agent back in my day, Brock.
How about that? You know, that was ancient times.
We barely had electricity back then. Had to just light some lanterns for what we did. I'll tell you what, back in the day, this pavilion was not constructed, and the cattle show was right here in a kind of an open lawn. Everything else was inside the current livestock barn, and it was very different. Yes, the expo hall was not even there, so hand it to the 4-H Foundation and Los Animas County and the city of Trinidad have done a lot of work, in my mind, to really improve the facilities and really the whole fair experience. And I would dare to say there's probably more exhibitors now than back Back in the olden times, as it were. It looks like Will Doherty now setting up over in the expo hall to try to catch some of the cattle showmen. A little behind baseball, we are using a cell phone Facebook call to bring you that remote action this time. All right, looks like they are about to begin. Looks like we have Olguin, Lucero, and Salapich here on the market goats in the pig arena. I can't tell who that is.
I don't know if I hear the pig showmen are coming back in there.
Oh, they're just kind of, oh, that's right. It's going to be Colin Doherty and Colton Larson.
I believe another beef showman.
Jogging, yes. Those are the beef winners in the senior and intermediate division. Oh. Yep, there's Colin and Colton going to work with the hogs there. Cooper, Jora, and Riggin there with the market lambs. There's Braley Foster working with that steer. It looks like Sawyer Lucero. I'm sorry, no, that's Braxton DeVolen there with his cousin Braley showing some calves. Alec Baca, the sole market or dairy showman at the moment.
I believe it's Jack's Baca.
Oh, that's Jack's. No, you are correct. I was wrong. There's Colton and Colin. Only one letter difference in those two names. Hey, go figure.
I think there's two.
C-O-L-T-I-N and C-O-L-L-I-N.
He's a T-I-N.
Yes, he's a T-I-N. Oh, we have one on the loose. Let's get that ruck. That's exciting action. Riggins' lamb has jumped away. That lamb has kind of said, hey, I'm done. Oh, and the race is on, and here comes Pride in the backstretch.
We need Blake Olguin to help catch him.
Oh, we got Alec Baca, lamb showman in there with the grab. Oh, almost. Gets away. Cooper Winter. He's going to try to double arm it. Alec Baca with the save.
There we go.
Bringing you some fun here in the show ring today.
Credit him.
That's a big lamb, too.
Yeah, that's not a lightweight.
Will Doherty making his way back over to the horse showmanship area. We'll wait till he kind of gets set up. There he goes. Can't quite tell who the showman is.
Believe it'd be whoever was at Market Lambs previous to this, but I can't remember. There's too many showmen at this point.
There's Braley and Braxton showing those calves. Jorah, Riggin, and Cooper doing a nice job. There's Reagan. Nice and composed after a little bit of excitement there. Looks like that hog round is done, and Lori Arnold with the time signal, time to rotate.
know, that's the bummer thing for Skylar Werner today. She just has to walk around all by herself being the only dairy goat showman. But
There's a little bit of an advantage. It is a bummer, but you are the only person with likely experience showing dairy goats. So you might get a little leg up on your competition with one of the least quote-unquote popular exhibit animals. But yeah, you kind of have to do your own thing there for a minute. There's Will over there in the expo hall getting the up and close view of the next round of horse showmen. Well, let's see. Colton Larson now has that wild lamb that got away. No, it looks like they may have swapped. I think it was that bigger lamb that's on the halter there in the ring. Maybe they're letting old Wild and Woolly be handled by somebody else. Probably a wise move.
yeah, just this point, while there's only 2 showmen they need, so I'll pick the best 2 behaved lambs.
Now that would be something that would be really interesting, and you wouldn't want to do it with necessarily the steers or the horses or the real large animals. But pick the most exciting animal and see if a kid can handle it.
A rowdy goat.
Yeah, a lamb that's a little bit exciting. Some of those hogs that like to sprint, not a fighter, but some of the ones that sprint all over the place. You know, nothing that would put a kid in harm's way, but make for something entertaining.
Mr. Brack, can you remember back? Was there just not a junior beef showman?
Correct.
Shit.
There was not a junior beef showman entry this year.
Oh.
It was just actually the 2 gentlemen right there that are in the market lamb showmanship.
I figured, I was like, maybe if you won showmanship, you might as well show your animal, but maybe somebody stepped out. But
you know, and that's just not unheard of, just due to the size of beef. And junior showmen, a lot of times, just not quite old enough and big enough to handle such a large animal. So a lot of times you don't see, kids begin to show cattle until they kind of hit junior high age. One-minute countdown from the HWIC, the head woman in charge, Lori Arnold. Later on today, we will be bringing you the market sale. Let's go back to our dairy goat showman, kind of having a chat. Looks to be Sawyer Lucero out there. Yeah, we appreciate all these judges that are volunteering their time to make this round robin contest a success. Now, I do not know if they will tally those and announce these immediately or if they do that kind of more at the very beginning of the market sale. Do you remember how they do that, Brock?
I'm not sure how exactly when they get the results back, but I do know that somebody walks out of here with a buckle, and so I imagine they give it to them before the end of the day. So you have to ask someone with a little more knowledge. Yeah, appreciate also the other 4-Hers stepping in to hold animals in the in-between times.
Yeah, it really is a group effort here. Looks like J.C. Sumter in the ring as the hog judge there. She's been the photographer of the event. Not too many more rotations, maybe this and one more by my very unofficial count. I think there will be this station and one more because I see Jor Cranston over there getting ready to show that dairy goat. And then she'll rotate over to the cattle. So this station and one more station in the rotation today.
Fast and furious. We're about
Well, it looks like we
20
got
minutes in.
Kennedy Cranston over there helping out. Alec Baca, Charlie Waite, Lily Amato.
Looks like
4-H alumni or alumnus Faith Vernier.
I believe we're waiting on our people from the horse show coming on over this way for the beef show.
Those horse showmen just kind of taking their time. Well, it does take a while to kind of relay the news. Hey, come on over this way. Back in the day, I actually won showmanship once as a senior. And it was a lot more challenging than I thought it was going to be. And the species judge for horses started asking some questions about horses that I did not know the answer to. Spent a decent amount of time riding horses, but as far as medical care, I did not know. And it was a question about medical care for horses. Like, take a look over there. Oh, that's Will's hand on. That's Blake Olguin and sorry, Lucero. Oh, there's some action. Oh, come on, Will, show us the action. Blake Olguin doing a nice job. Let's hop back over here to the pig ring. Brayley and Braxton showing those hogs.
Jolie Wood, I believe, as well.
Oh, is Jolie in there? Oh, you are correct, sir. I don't believe any of those three competitors had hogs this year, so. There's Skylar Winter showing that lamb. You know, lambs and goats sort of similar in your showmanship styles, but goats you get to have a halter. Lambs, for some reason, not so much.
I do wonder if there's a technical reasoning behind that, or if it's just a style preference. Like, do judges want to see more of the neck of the lamb that would be covered up by a halter? I doubt it. Maybe goats are a little bit harder to catch whenever they get lost and they get running away. So.
Go take a look at the horse showmanship over there.
I believe it's Jorah Cranston out there with the dairy goat at the moment. You know, Colton Larson, I believe he showed a dairy cow in the beef show, but I guess since he won showmanship in market beef or just intermediate beef, he just didn't want to do the dairy cattle on top of it.
Now, I might be speaking out of turn, but I believe so. He technically won 2 showmanship contests. And I think so they kind of make it fair and consistent. I believe it's the one that you win first is the one that you will compete in. So he won his beef cattle showmanship class before he won his dairy cattle showmanship class. So hence that's why he's showing this one. I believe that's how that rule works.
I figured you could just choose whichever one you like better.
Well, I think they kind of made it that way because let's say you have a couple of different competitors that win multiple contests, and you don't want them necessarily shuffling around and bumping other people strategically out, you know.
Yeah. That leaves it. Yeah, you bump out somebody who might be a more a better competitor, someone you don't want to see in the ring as much.
Could be. It's hard to say exactly what that could mean. It looks like we are preparing for our final station. And we will find out here at the end of the contest if they will be announcing the winners and tallying them up really fast. If they do that, we will stick around on this broadcast. If they elect to wait until the beginning of the market sale to announce the winners there, we'll have it as part of that broadcast. And if they announce it at some point later in the day, or in the middle of the day rather, we will go ahead and let you know. There is our schedule of everything we had for you thus far in the Los Animas County Fair. 3 shows on Thursday, 2 shows yesterday in the round robin competition, and then the market sale tonight at 6 o'clock. So be sure to tune in for that. We appreciate all of the sponsors that have made this broadcast happen: Rattlesnake Fencing, Colorado Fence and Welding, Huerfano County Los Animas Early Childhood Advisory Council, and Wilkinson Gelbvieh Ranch, and LARCC Trucking. See if we can bring those logos up. There's Colorado Fence and Welding, Hula, Rattlesnake Fencing, Wilkinson Gelbvieh, and then LARCC Trucking. Appreciate each and every one of those sponsors and everyone that has contributed to this fair in so many different ways. Here comes our final round of showmen. Those 3 that were in the horse contest hopping the fence now into the pig arena. Let's take a look at those horse showmen. Last station, last chance to earn those points. Again, the seniors here competing for a chance to head to the state fair and compete against the other senior showmen from across Colorado. Cooper Winter working that steer. He's shown steers in the past, so a little bit of experience for him there. Skylar Winter with that market goat. She's shown goats as well. There's our pig showman. Hopefully those pigs aren't getting too tired. And it looks to be Colton Larson showing that.
Well, I don't know if
dairy
he's showing
goat.
it. Even, well, is he a junior or is he an intermediate?
He's an intermediate. So, yeah, I believe that you're correct.
Maybe
that was a junior showman.
He's just holding on to it.
Oh, we have a little more action here in the sheep ring. Another escapee.
Uh-oh, it's about to run up into the pig
Oh, and
barn.
It's making a break for it. Who's going to be quicker? Jolie Ward with the slow, calm, cool, connected hand. There we go.
Got the whole slew of exhibitors going over to help out.
Everybody helping out there.
Someone left the gate open. They're going to get fired.
We are back.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh, and off to the races again.
It's like he doesn't want
we have a second loose sheep in the pen.
It's mayhem at the fairgrounds.
What is happening here, folks? The chaos.
Mouse at the palace? No. Mayhem in the show ring. Uh-oh. This sheep does not want to. He's tired of this. He's like, come on. Skylar Winter with the grab. Stepping in big time.
You know, we saw this kind of in the showmanship area yesterday. They
hold
don't
on to him with two hands, Jolie, if I were you. Uh-oh.
Oh, there we go again.
There you go.
Rock and roll. You know, Jolie is doing a really good job. Very composed, very put together. You know, kind of keeping her cool. She's calm, cool, collected. When that lamb was headed down the alley, she just really gently, calmly snuck up behind it. Appreciating her cool, calm demeanor there.
Believe I heard Miss Arnold call time.
Yes, I believe so. So looks like, if we are correct in our understanding of the rotations, that's the final round of competition. So we're just going to keep it right here for a minute. We're going to run a commercial for LARCC Trucking and try to figure out when the awards and winners will be announced.
LARCC Trucking is the place to call if you have something to haul. A family-owned trucking business since 2021, LARCC is named after the owner's children, their motivation to create a successful future. LARCC is ready to help you haul your hay, cattle, gravel, or equipment anywhere in southwestern United States. LARCC also buys and sells hay. Give them a call today at 970-274-0826 and get ready to haul.
So Brock Doherty is on a mission to go try to figure out when the winners will be announced, when they're going to tabulate those. Still going to hold on right here. Looks like Brock is coming back with some information. We'll let him relay that directly to you. Brock tiptoeing his way back here to the booth. We'll let it go straight from him to you here at home. What did you find out, Brock, in terms of announcing the winners?
Breaking news. The round robin scores will be released, I believe, tonight at the market sale, is what Lori told me. First, someone said potentially if they take forever, not forever, but take a while, for it'll be Sunday morning, but I believe market sale.
Excellent. So we will have those results for you, hopefully during the broadcast of our market sale. It's about 9:30. We'll be back on the air at 6 p.m. right here for the 2025 Los Animas County Fair Sale. Appreciate you all tuning in. And we wish each of these competitors the best of luck in the showmanship results as they tally the scores. All right, that's going to conclude this broadcast. We will see you back here at 6 o'clock.